Today, I picked one of my favorite role players on each roster to boost to a 99 overall, and simulated to see which team would come out on top. And I'm not raising any of the team's stars, so like the best player or people under 90. So going through the rosters here, for the Lakers, obviously I had to pick Bronny. It's just funny. Him, Luka, and LeBron will be a big three on this team. For the Magic, I love gritty defensive players, so I made Jalen Suggs a 99. For the Mavericks, obviously I had to go with Klay Thompson. He's up to even better than his Warriors days, so hopefully him, AD, and Kyrie can cook. He's their star player, but they don't really have like a star player, quote unquote, so I picked Cam Thomas because I love watching him. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon is one of my favorite players in the entire league to watch, so he'll be able to catch some crazy lobs and score at all levels with Jokic running the show. Obi Toppin is one of those streaky shooters who can sometimes go on burners and drop like 5, 6, 7 threes a game, so I put him up to a 99. Derek Queen has been my favorite rookie to watch this year, so yeah, that's a no-brainer for the Pelicans. Asar is one of my favorite players on this team, so I boosted him to a 99 to be along Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. Grady. Amen Thompson is one of my favorite players in the league overall, so him and KD should be pretty unstoppable. This team's defense is already great, and now it'll be even more dominant. The Spurs have a lot of young guards. Stephon Castle is one of my favorite to watch, so I put him to a 99. He'll be throwing lobs to Wemby all game. Dillon Brooks, one of those gritty defensive players again. He can get streaky from 3-2, go drop like 3 in a row, 4 in a row, so I put him to a 99. Russo's a lockdown defender everywhere he goes. Now he's an elite scorer as well. Dillingham was one of my favorite players in his draft, so he's going to be an elite scorer and an elite point guard, something that the Timberwolves desperately need. Tamani Kamara is one of my favorite defenders in the league. His quick growth from the defensive end was something that I loved watching. I hope he continues to dominate defensively in this league, but in this universe, he's a 99. We finally got Steph Curry some help. Buddy Hield is here to save the day for the Warriors. I didn't really know who to pick for the Wizards. I like a lot of their young guys. I just went with Bilal Coulibaly because he's a great defender. He's a really fun watch, so yeah, he's their top player now. Jared McCain is one of the most fun personalities in the league. Now he's a 99 to pair up with Joel Embiid, hopefully get the 76ers a ring. Thanasis is up to a 99, up there with his brother. They should be dominant as one of the best duos in the league. Modest is one of my favorite young players. He's been really fun to watch on the Bulls, so we got him up to a 99. Getting fed from Josh Giddey all game, he should be a dominant force in this league. Lonzo, one of my favorite players. His career getting derailed by injury was so sad, so he's up in form now to a 99, and he can hopefully lead this Cavs team, who's already very stacked, to a championship. The beyond half-court shooting demon, Peyton Pritchard, now he's going to be a shooting demon all around the court. Chris Paul just announced his retirement, so I put him back to a 99. He's going to be dominant like in his old days and get this roster full of old players to championship before they all retire. Zach Edey's a really fun player. I loved him in the draft. I thought it was interesting that a lot of teams didn't like him, but he's a 99 now. That should give them that paint dominance they need. Nikhil has a special place in my heart. He was so fun to watch on the Wolves. Now he's a 99 to lead this Hawks team to the promised land. Khalil Ware's jump at the start of this season has been so fun to watch. He's one of my favorite young players in this league too. He's a 99 now to pair along with Bam and hopefully get Spo another ring. Mason Plumlee, we're talking about dribble moves Mason Plumlee. Tween hezzy pull Mason Plumlee, 99. Ace Bailey's been one of the bright spots on this terrible Jazz roster, so he's 99. I don't think they'll win anything, but he'll be a scoring machine. This Sacramento Kings team is in purgatory, but they got Westbrook back to his MVP days. Hopefully he can lead Zach, Sabonis, and DeRozan to a ring. Josh Hart, one of my favorite glue guys in the NBA, he's up to a 99. That's along 2 other 90s, so they'll be a pretty strong team. We're back to Bronny, so yeah, let's get to simulating. So around 20 games into the season, here's what our league leaders are. Cam Thomas with just about 35 points a game. Shea at 35, everyone else is under 30, but a lot of high scoring players. Not a lot of the ones that we changed though. Lil Ware is leading the league in rebounds alongside Josh Hart. I see Derek Queen, and Rob Dillingham is somehow getting over 10 a game. Old man Chris Paul with 12 assists a game. No one else is over 10. Amen's leading the league in steals, but I think he could do that in real life. And for blocks, it's Khalil Ware as well. So that Miami Heat team has a demon in Khalil Ware. You can look at, I don't even know what to say about this one. And here's your standings. The Wolves, Mavericks, and Thunder are all at the top of the Western Conference, and the Cavs, Raptors, and the Heat are all at the top of the Eastern Conference. Dillingham is your Cup MVP. He's not even averaging crazy numbers. He's shooting it pretty efficiently, but 19.5, 10, and 7. So at the trade deadline, the Warriors have jumped up to the third, and they're just under the Timberwolves and Mavericks, who are both at 36 wins. The Cavs, Knicks, and the Heat are at the top of the Eastern Conference. Cavs already with 40 wins. Cam Thomas in a league of his own still with his points. 35 a game is crazy on over 55% from the field. Who's the next guy on the scoring list as one of the guys we changed? Ace Bailey with 23.5. Okay, I'll see you guys at the playoffs. All right, end of the season here. Dillingham is your MVP. I feel like that is not warranted, although he's almost averaging a triple-double. a steal and a half, 98% from the free throw, 43% from three. Ace Bailey's your rookie of the year, 23, 10, and 4, 50, 40, 90, destroying 50, 40, 90 actually. Jalen Williams, your sixth man of the year. Wemby's your DPOY. That's no different from the regular universe. Buzelis, your most improved player. I'm not surprised about that. Cam Thomas, clutch player of the year. He ended up with 33 points a game, so he dropped down a couple points, but that's still insane. Looks like your Cavs won the most games this year with 60. Here's your All-NBA first team. Only one really out of place is Dillingham. On your second team is Cam Thomas. Jalen Suggs is on here. Peyton Pritchard's on here. Brody, Khalil Ware, and Asar Thompson make your third team. On these defensive teams, we got Aman and Asar. Khalil Ware's there as well. Tamani Kamara on the second team, but he could do that in real life. Same with Suggs, but here's your all-rookie first team. 2 of our 99s make it. And here's your playoff matchups. So we get Minnesota as the 1 seed in the West, with Dallas as the 2 seed, OKC as the 3 seed. And then over in the East, it's Cleveland on top, New York Knicks at the 2 seed, and Atlanta makes the 3 seed. Trey and Nikhil must be dominating over there. So we're through the first round here. The Mavericks sweep and they're up against the Lakers. The Wolves get out in 4 and they're up against the Kings. Cleveland makes good work of Chicago and they're up against the Heat, who sweep the Pistons. And our last matchup is Knicks-Hawks, both who dominated their opponents in the first round. Your points leader in the playoffs is Jalen Brunson with 34. And we got a couple 30s. We got Julius and Ant-Man on the same team, both averaging 30. That's crazy. Clay is back. I was going to say he's averaging more than Steph. Steph got eliminated in 2 games by the Kings too. Wow. So we're simulating through some of these games. They haven't really been close series yet, but now a lot of them are tied 2-2, so never mind. Do we get any game 7s? So the Hawks make it out. They beat the Knicks in 6. The Wolves are up 4-2. Mavericks are at a game 7, and then Cleveland and Miami could go to a game 7. Let's do this one with Simcast, see if it's a close game, and we can hop in and see Bronny. It's just not a close game. The Mavericks come out on top. Luka tried his best, but Kyrie and Clay went crazy. Clay with 18 boards. Anthony Davis revenge game too. We got a game 7 here, Cleveland and the Heat. Simulating this one, it was close, but now it's not close. Yeah, Cleveland make it out on top. On a Darius Garland, 32 and 11. Lonzo Ball, triple-double, 17, 14, 10 with 5 steals on 7 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. That's ridiculous. He's the highest plus-minus on their team. That makes your conference finals the Wolves versus the Mavericks. And then on the East, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Atlanta Hawks. Let's simulate these games. So tied in the West, but the Cleveland Cavaliers are dominating in the East. Both series are 3-1, 3-2 for Wolves Dallas, but Cleveland make it to the finals, getting out in 5. Simulating this game, it doesn't seem close unless the Mavs come back, which they don't. So that's a game 7. Minnesota down 1-3 brings it to a game 7. Let's simulate this one with Simcast. It's a little close. Wolves need to make a comeback, but it doesn't seem like it'll happen. And the Mavericks go to the NBA Finals. Rob Dillingham tried his best, but it was Kyrie with 30, Clay with 29, Davis with 24. Huge scoring outburst from the Mavs here, and that brings them to a finals. Actually, that brings them to another finals. Clay with 22, 8.5, and 5. Didn't miss a free throw. And Lonzo Ball nearly averaging a triple-double. Also didn't miss a free throw. First game seems like a dominant force from the Mavs. Yeah, 153, 116. That's on 33 from Klay Thompson. The second game, that proves to be a Cavs win, unless something changes. Nope. 14-point victory. Donovan Mitchell with 35, 4, and 5. Wait, Kuzma's here? I didn't turn off trades, so they were able to do what they wanted. I guess Kuzma's there. This game seems like a Mavs win unless something changes. It doesn't. It's almost a 40-point win. Anthony Davis with a dominant 41 and 10. Clay almost a triple-double. Game 4 here. We haven't really had a close game yet. That's another dominant victory. Klay Thompson with 40. Kyrie with 35, 10 assists. Anthony Davis a double-double as well. That's a 3-1 lead for your Mavericks. Can they pull it through, or will the Cavs extend the series? It doesn't look like it. And the Mavericks are your NBA champions. The Cavs just didn't really show up. A lot of double-digit scoring, but 2 30-point performances. Clay with a double-double. Anthony Davis with a double-double. 6 of 11 from 3. 5 of 6 for 3 from Kyrie. 9 assists and 8 assists. The Mavericks were super dominant. Clay gets your finals MVP with 30.5, 8.5, and 8. 2 steals a game. 58% from 3, almost 60% from the field. Somehow I'm really not surprised by the Mavericks winning it all. They're usually pretty dominant in these simulations. Making Clay a 99 didn't change much. It did bring them to a championship, and I think the injuries being off really helped them too, with Anthony Davis playing a full 82 games, Kyrie playing a full 82 games. So yeah, if you want to see me do any videos similar to this, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe. I got another really good video coming tomorrow for y'all, so stay tuned and check that out. Peace.